And that is new video from Milwaukee as Tennessee Senator Marsha Blackburn and others heckle Secret Service Director Kimberly Cheadle at tonight's Republican National Convention. This comes as the investigation into Saturday's attempted assassination of former President Trump continues, with a hearing on Capitol Hill now set for this coming Monday.
And the House Oversight Committee a little bit earlier tonight confirmed Secret Service Director Kimberly Cheadle has agreed to testify now. This after being subpoenaed to appear by the Republican committee chairman. And Maryland's only Republican in Congress calling on Cheadle to step down. And tonight, WJZ hearing directly from Representative Andy Harris.
Kelsey Kishner spoke with Congressman Harris earlier today and shares with us what he had to say about the shooting last weekend in Butler, what Harris thinks of Trump's pick for vice president.
Congressman Andy Harris now joining that long list of lawmakers calling for the director of U.S. Secret Service to step down. He says Secret Service had one job in Butler, Pennsylvania on Saturday. That was to make sure that venue was secured. And he says they failed to do just that. He also shared with me his thoughts on J.D. Vance. On the third day of the Republican National Conference, the Republican Party is uniting behind former President Donald Trump's pick for Vice President J.D. Vance.
J.D. Vance has what it takes, again, to serve as vice president and, God forbid, if he had to, serve as president of the United States.
Maryland Congressman Andy Harris spoke highly of the candidate just days after an assassination attempt on former President Donald Trump's life, an attempt Harris says could have been avoided. He's now joining the growing list of lawmakers calling for U.S. Secret Service Director Kimberly Cheadle to step down.
She insisted that somehow the Secret Service did everything they could, when to the average person looking at how this occurred understands they clearly didn't do everything they could. There is no way you should ever have allowed a clear line of fire from someone on a rooftop 130 yards away from the person who's probably going to be the next president of the United States.
The Secret Service is currently under investigation following the attempted assassination. Harris says a collective sigh of relief was felt across the crowd at the RNC as Trump entered the arena for the first time Monday. Law enforcement from across the country were called in to assist Secret Service with security.
There's only one thing or one person to blame in this whole thing. It is the man with the gun.
WJZ spoke with a former member of the Secret Service, Barry Donadio, who was attending the RNC. Despite criticisms of his former agency, Donadio cautions against blaming Secret Service agents for what happened Saturday.
I saw agents get to the president within literally 2 seconds. All of them were there, and they did exactly what they were supposed to do.
Congressman Harris tells me now is the time to unify the nation in light of what happened last weekend. In Baltimore, Kelsey Kushner, WJZ.
Kelsey, thank you.